This week on TheFuze, Tiwa Savage accused of stealing lyrics, and her video gets deleted off YouTube. This beef is old enough to have children. Two-Face versus Blackface, 2019 edition. Uh-oh. Chris Brown gets falsely accused of rape in Paris. Aw, look at the newlyweds. Simi and Adekunle Gold, honeymoon edition. Trending on social media, the greatest party turns into the biggest nightmare. We're talking about the Fire Fraud Music Festival. All these and more coming right up on TheFuze.
If you know it's go internet or follow for Twitter, you know it's not photo send or get it photo send. Now because you the use palasa, your phone no they answer. See me see wahala. My brother, go get smartphone, yeah. Drop that palasa phone. Phone when no go for your honey. Drop that palasa phone. Phone when no fit take selfie. Drop that palasa phone. No be correct phone, yeah. Drop that palasa phone.
My people, no let Palasa phone fall your hand this year. Kia go buy 3G or 4G smartphone or bring that your phone join MTN and then go summer you with 100% awoof data bam on top every data bundle way you buy for the next 3 months. So drop that Palasa now. Change your levels so that you go fit enjoy fast internet on the network we get data for everywhere for we country Nigeria. This offer day open to new and old MTN customers.
TheFuze. Yeah, so I actually can't wait for this weekend so I can get these braids out and do something else with my hair. So right now I'm rocking it as a hat.
I just want the rain to stop, just stop.
Yeah,
it's been
the rain
raining
is
all
kind
week.
of too much. Everything's been gray, everything's been dreary. It's just too much. I need that hot Lagos sun. I never thought I would miss it, but I'm actually missing it.
No. The temperatures in Lagos are hovering around 35 and 37.
No.
Yeah, so that's really hot. Really hot.
No. I'm looking for the beaming hot sun, not those gray skies. I can't stand it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking about gray skies, there should be a lot in Tiwa Savage's life right
now. A lot of gray skies in Tiwa Savage's forecast.
I know. I love the one song. When it came out, I was like, okay, it's different from, all the stuff she's been putting out and everything.
No, too different.
At least maybe, one final song that she cannot dance the Zanku to.
Right.
Because all over
trendy
Christmas.
Tiwa, yeah.
All over Christmas, she was like, I'm like, okay.
She goes with the fads.
Yeah, then there was a song that was out before by Danny Young.
Okay.
And so there was a line that everybody says is a popular Yoruba proverb.
Okay.
Tiwa Savage, I didn't even notice. That's the thing.
Right.
So when I heard the song, it didn't even click to me that, I've heard this, this song
but
before.
if it's a popular proverb, I think it should be used.
So I think the way Tiwa added the "My Life Done Better." So
okay, and that's
it was
from...
like, she lifted from Danny Young's song to her song. So he ranted before on Instagram, and nobody took him serious. Then before I knew what was going on, there was a copyright claim.
Now he's got an injunction there. You should have took him seriously when he was writing on Twitter.
There was a copyright claim on YouTube, and the video's been taken down. So
Auntie Tiwa, give that man his props. Give that man his...
No, aside that, but I think, Nigerians need to start to take intellectual property serious.
Yeah, it's a big deal. It's actually a big deal. If you look in the States right now, it's kind of all that they've been talking about between Soulja Boy, Ariana Grande, and Drake.
Yeah, Soulja Boy's been all over the place, man.
It's been Soulja Boy week in the press and the media.
He's
been everywhere because he's invented hip hop. Basically, is what he's trying to tell us. He's inspired everyone. All of our faves. Everything's come from Soulja Boy. In his defense, that Miss Me song that was very popular by Drake.
I remember the line, tell me what's really going on.
And Drake did say...
Wait, how did he go? Weezy back up in this thing already, what's happening, government surgery, blah, blah, blah. But my own problem right now was the fact that Drake did say, okay, he was inspired by Soulja Boy or whatever. And I know, what I know about music, especially abroad, is before you actually use a line or use something, they always have to clear it.
Due diligence, you must do the due diligence.
So, record labels, everything would make sure that, okay, this is cleared and blah, blah, blah. Then, there's Ariana Grande right now.
That one is in the hot seat with her little cute side.
Soulja Boy saying, we stole the swag and blah, blah, blah.
I bought it. Yeah. It's mine. You like it.
Yeah.
Sounds like this right here. Yeah. It's mine.
Well, I'm sure it's cleared. All
the girls.
My gloss is popping.
Everybody.
She thinks, just bought it. I see it. I like it. I want it. I got it. I want it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's clear.
We're not so sure.
Yeah.
Why would it cause this much controversy if it wasn't clear?
No, my problem is I'm sure it's clear. Trust me. I'm thinking Soulja Boy probably.
It's just being a loudmouth, obnoxious.
Yeah, it's just sure.
Yeah.
So I'm sure maybe by next week we'll hear
it's entertaining to say the least. I think
maybe,
at least we can take that
maybe
from
he gave us Beyonce. Beyonce stole the swag or something.
I give him credit for all of that now. Because he's got the receipts. It's not like he just makes these outlandish claims. He'll then go back and say, but look, even there was a clip of him performing at like a really, really, really old show, and right in the front row was Little Baby, who has like the biggest single right now with Kanye West. He was like 6 years old in the crowd in the front row, and it's like at the Soulja Boy show, like with Soulja Boy posted like, "You're my favorite." So it's like he really did inspire all these ones that we're looking at today.
Really?
Soulja Boy needs his credit. He is kind of crazy, but he does. There's a method to his madness.
That's weird. That's crazy.
All the geniuses were once called crazy. But yeah, there's been so much of that going on with this. Who wrote this? Is it my property? Is it your property?
No, it's just funny because he's been going on about how he's had the biggest comeback of 2018, and your songs are nowhere near the Hot 100. Your album didn't do anything. Your streaming numbers are like.
He's talking about he himself, not his music.
Okay.
He himself has made a comeback. His music is still on their rears. But he's not the only one. I know this Two-Face and Blackface thing is like an outstanding since like 2000. How long has this been going back and forth?
Yeah, but
who wrote these songs? Who deserves the credit?
And he finally addressed it.
Okay.
You understand? And what I'm saying right now is, it seems like Blackface just goes and just comes back every
with his like, I've got a bone to pick. 2011, I got another bone to pick.
I'm just like, bro. So if you say, okay, you wrote these songs, these songs are your IPs or whatever, do it the proper way. I'm tired, really.
So the proper way, I guess, is not like these Twitter wars and these social media
maybe
wars.
Get your lawyers or something.
Like, get a lawyer and let's put an injunction on things. Like,
I wrote African Queen. I wrote Mama Di Mama. I'm tired. For instance, I'm tired.
I can't understand the frustration though. Imagine like if Kelly Rowland wrote all of the big, huge singles that Beyonce then took in her solo career, but then wrote them during Destiny's Child's heyday. Wouldn't it be like one of those uncontrollable frustrations to see her continued success every day, knowing that you had a part in it, but your credit is not there?
Yeah,
it could have been you. All those thoughts, all those things. Every time something happens, I keep thinking like, this could be me.
Okay, but I just feel like if you actually, wrote all them songs or anything, you should provide proof that,
Very true.
And I felt like if it happened in Destiny's Child or something, Kelly would get a due.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I'm just tired.
Blackface, where's your proof? You can't keep coming out of the woodwork every 2 years.
I'm just tired.
And putting Two-Face through this.
Every time.
Where's your proof? Where's your notebook?
I wrote Two-Face.
Where's your notebook?
I gave him his name. I did this. I'm tired.
We're not going to be giving you guys an ear to cry anymore. Like, you need proof now, because if not, Two-Face wrote all those songs and I want to hear you again. That's just the end of it. Shouts out to Niniola. She actually purchased 60 entrance exams, the popular GEM exam, which is actually pretty costly for students who are trying to get into the university. So she said she's going to continue doing these good works as well. She wants to walk in her father's footsteps. I just think it was a really great way for her to start the new year. Giving back is always number one. And of course, when it comes to education, being that kind of support system as well was
it's great. I think
really,
I saw the story as well on Instagram. So it's great that the artists are actually giving back, which
and in an area that's impactful education. So
my own issue right now is that the government's supposed to actually do the jobs or anything.
Right, their jobs to happen when these kids do this jam and come out. It's just like,
but big shout out going out to Niniola though. So I need me some pair of shoes.
While we're at it, I know Niniola, his hair's coming out this weekend. So if you feel like hooking a girl up, you feel me?
TheFuze.
This used to be me. But that was before I got the perfect bag. It's handy and easy to use. All I need in one compact space, just like my MTN Extra Value plan. I used to get one plan for my calls and then try to remember which data plan worked for me. Roaming was a totally different ballgame. Not anymore. I've got the MTN Extra Value all-in-one plan. If you're a data buff like me, you get extra data with some talk time. And if you like to make calls, you get extra talk time with some data. And when I'm abroad, I automatically browse, chat, and call right on the same plan. MTN Extra Value was made just for me.
More of data or calls, whichever one you prefer. MTN Extra Value is made just for you.
TheFuze.
I'm undecided. So I was, the other day, like Chris Brown, brand new video.
Breezy, Team Breezy.
Yeah, then I just woke up in the morning and it was everywhere. Oh, Chris Brown is an animal. He's cancelled.
No.
Oh, he's going about raping people in Paris. I'm just like, oh, hold up. So,
Thank goodness fans like me didn't believe it.
Yeah, no, I didn't say anything. So I read the story. So the story was like he's being held by police. So when I follow like police investigations or anything, and I know that okay, if you've been accused of something and the police has already brought you in, so that means it's like almost the evidence is like prima facie or something.
Right.
So I was like, okay, let's see how this pans out. Then a couple days after, not even like the next day, TMZ broke it, and I was like, okay, he's been let go without charge.
Thank you.
So I was just like, okay, what's been going on?
They're lying on that poor boy's name.
Everybody just, just turned
on that
like,
poor boy's name.
it's no news or whatever. People didn't actually jump on it the way they jumped on it initially.
I hate that they do
so
that.
I was just like, okay.
Announce that he's innocent as fast and as quick as you announce that he was guilty.
So you should just, that same energy.
Yeah, use the same energy. Say, oh, we've been mistaken. I feel like everyone didn't do the retraction. Everyone was quick to say Chris Brown in the headlines again, of course, for something as negative as rape.
Yeah, then I want artists to also stop doing, after the party, the after party, taking the girls to the hotel.
I mean, but that's inevitable. That's the lifestyle. I feel like people need to be sure of the situations they're getting themselves into, but you can't say like...
These groupies. These groupies.
They're never going to stop coming. Even for Ed Sheridan, he's got groupies. Even for music genres that are not hip-hop, there are groupies. I think athletes...
Ephraim has groupies.
Look at the groupies on the set right now.
Everybody has groupies. Everybody has groupies. But I'm just saying, don't stay away from these hungry groupies. It's really dangerous
to be, a young celebrity like this, full of money and talent. Of course, you're a hot commodity. These girls are looking for a way to either get close to you or tear you down or get some leverage off of getting next to you. So definitely have to be careful. I'm so happy that he's actually suing the girl. He better sue the pants off of her.
But she doesn't have money though, so
at least let her name be ruined. Let them plaster her names all over the
She can't even buy drinks in the club. So I'm just like, so what is it going to take?
You can't even get in. You hate the
drugstore.
I want her name to be tarnished, just like how she did Chris Brown's. I want her to be punished.
Fuze dropped an album, Moral Instruction.
Okay, Moral Instruction.
Yeah, that's what he calls it.
By moral instruction?
It's a subject that we used to do in like middle school or primary school, like they call it here. So basically you learn about morals, values, and all that kind of blah. So basically, Fuze, people came for Fuze because of the video that dropped, and after the album dropped, that he was talking about how he doesn't like transactional sex and how babes commodify themselves in his words and everything. And Fuze has like there's like a precedent he set. So he talks about Ron's Girls and Achibota as well, a bunch of other artists. And people are saying that okay, why does he keep coming for the girls that he's misogynistic and blah blah blah? Why doesn't he talk about the guys and everything? And my own standpoint is, if I go to a store and I'm trying to buy toothpaste and I go there and I see like, there's no toothpaste on the shelf, I ain't trying to buy, I'll just probably go home and use water the next day or anything. So how I understand this buying and selling type thing is that if you ain't selling something, nobody's buying.
Hats off to Fuze for starting the conversation. I think that a lot more needs to be said on both aspects or both sides of the argument. Yeah. But yeah, hats off to him for starting that. I think he's really, really.
I meant you stay at home with your wives. Leave the little girls alone.
That's the bottom line now. You that just mean this like.
Stop saying take $500 to take Taizzy. Yeah, but it's fine. But I'm still of the opinion that, if a kid goes to a candy stand, there ain't no candy.
Get out.
He ain't gonna buy candy. So also,
the controversy is too much. Oh goodness. Yeah. Coco Lee, King Tonto.
So if she's not showing us her foot, she's on.
Born again Christian.
I know. So apparently, I think someone was trying to blackmail her and stuff. I was like, oh, by Saturday we're gonna release your naked pictures.
Dropping bombs by
and she was like, yo, hold up, just hold up. Why would you drop it on like Friday? After work.
She completely no one thought she was going to react like that.
I know. When people are planning to go to the club, so,
she was like,
nice
drop that right now. Don't wait till this weekend. What kind of threat is that?
And I think she just elevated the conversation by saying that, if there are fake pictures and blah, 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 I'm going to come after your family. And
she went off. She went off.
Okay.
Awkward. Even the blackmailer was like, wow, I didn't expect this to,
I think I'll leave your
0 to 100 that fast.
Delete.
Yeah, let's not release Tontos. Yeah. But supposedly they have 10 celebrity photos, and they're going to be releasing them systematically over the weekend.
I'm talking about also another person that had controversy as well was Iniedo.
Okay.
Yeah, I think when I noticed, when I saw the movie, was it Chief Daddy?
Okay.
She wasn't. Yeah, she wasn't Chief Daddy.
Looking
and I was like,
amazing.
I was like, that waist looks different than I knew it. You know, when I was growing up.
Yeah,
it was different. It was different and everything. So I was like, okay, maybe she's been hitting the gym.
Okay.
You know.
New year, new body. Okay.
Then apparently a bunch of people say I've not seen the doctor's reports or receipts or anything that she's been she had surgery done because I saw a before.
A little nip and tuck never hurt nobody.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I mean,
I need one myself though. So I'm just.
I think more and more we're seeing people chasing that perfection, whatever that perfection means to you. But we're seeing a lot of African celebrities also being fearless about even talking about it.
Yeah.
I know with the 10-year challenge that went by, a lot of people that were noticeably looking different had to just come out and say so because it's like you can't keep hiding this forever. And I think the biggest way to face it is facing it head on. So before you can embarrass me, I'm going to embarrass myself.
TheFuze.
No surprise.
Thank you, MTN.
You're the bomb. Let's go shopping.
I'm so happy for MTN because he give me free food.
Yellow. MTN will move forward.
Christmas is in, I'll surprise you. I go surprise you.
They use MTN or not?
I feel so wow.
We're in heaven already.
Please, a round of applause.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I got a free ticket.
Christmas is in, I'll surprise you. I go surprise you. You better, you go surprise me. Season of surprise, yeah. Yellow. Christmas is in, I'll surprise you. I go surprise you. You better.
TheFuze.
Don't you just love?
Nah.
I mean, these pictures of Adekunle Gold and Simi all over the web are totally getting me in my feels.
I'm bird boxing.
They're on their honeymoon in South Africa right now.
I'm just like this.
No, and the funny thing is, they did not invite us to the wedding. They gave it to these 300 exclusive people, but now they've got this music video out giving us exclusive clips from the wedding. So they should have just invited me, and I could have done my snaps in peace.
They could have just sent, the video to the 300 people that were with.
At least.
That would be a very nice, thanks for coming.
You get, but the video is very cute. It's very special because it has those moments in it. I think another really good feel-good moment for me this week was seeing Teniola gush over that Burna Boy tweet.
Okay, that's
not only gush,
like,
she framed it and put it on her wall in the house. That is so cute.
Every day.
Just to show that artists still genuinely care about each other. They still support.
You don't think it was over the top or something?
It was much, but then again, if you love Burna Boy like I love Burna Boy, I probably would have printed it on my bed sheet and had it
Okay.
do you get? So that.
Okay.
So I don't think she went overboard at all because I might have even gotten in touch. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it was just really sweet. It was genuinely like a good shout out, good cosign, never change here. He's like judging me now.
And I'm just looking at you like, okay.
But yeah, no, it was just a very, very nice thing for him to do. And I think just her reaction being so, taken back by it.
And it helps the character as well. Like, for Tenny, trying to get confidence and everything. So
especially because Burna Boy has this bad boy image. So it's just nice to see he's got a softer side. Speaking of bad boy image, do you want to give us this R. Kelly update? Because I know that
apparently though, he's angry. He's not angry at the fact that his studio has been shut down. Part of his studio has been shut down. The label has dropped him. People are saying, they're taking down songs they've done with him. People don't want to do collaborations.
Muting him
they
globally.
mute R. Kelly. Spotify started a mute button. So he's angry because people are not coming to his shows anymore.
But that's justifiable. Where else is he now going to get his money from if it's not these live shows?
I mean,
no one's buying R. Kelly t-shirts anymore. They're not streaming anymore. The last ditch effort he can do is just sell these tickets and do these live shows before we completely cancel him, mute him, throw him in the slammer.
But I think before people just go, way overboard, I think we should just allow the courts to do their work.
Due diligence.
So if he's been found guilty, okay, yes, we can now say you want to cancel or whatever.
Right.
So right now, just still give him, benefit of doubt.
I would be so mad if I was signed to a music label and I was accused of doing something, and before my label, who's supposed to have my back, figured out or got to the bottom of it or got me a lawyer to defend me, they dropped me without getting to the bottom of it. I can understand the heinousness of the case, but still I feel like Sony was quick acting. They were trying to save themselves rather than think of, okay, this is my client. Let's let him be guilty first and then say, because of this, we're now releasing him. But now they're releasing him because of a documentary and gossip.
I don't get dropped. I dropped the
Do you get it? So I think that's what they were trying to do. But Sony could have waited a little bit. But yeah, I definitely see why he's upset. Like, come in and fill those shows because
I know.
What is he gonna do with his legacy if it's not just make a little cash he can left?
Well, R. Kelly will be fine in the end, I think.
In the end, well, he's been fine for the last 25 years. I'm wondering when he's finally gonna get convicted for any of these crimes.
Okay.
Because for the last 20 years, it's just been, I think R. Kelly's a demon, but no one knows for sure.
True. And it's been the Fire Festival.
Oh my goodness! The best thing that never happened.
True.
Is that what
because I was following it. You know, I saw on Instagram. You know, Kylie was on. Kylie
of course,
was
they
on
had the biggest influencers. Bella Hadid, all of the beautiful models, trending. They had promised 2 weeks of like a phenomenal weekend in Pablo Escobar's former island is what the whole gimmick was. And people were flying from all over. There was, get this, and I'm going to translate this into Naira. The tickets were between 9 and 120 million Naira per ticket.
Oh, wow. So
this is for the creme de la creme.
Wait, that was like how much in pounds?
Like 12,000 pounds to 250,000 pounds per ticket.
Okay, and it's sold out?
Yeah, but it's sold out, but they were promised Blink-182, Migos, Lil Yachty, Major Lazer, big, huge performances, luxury accommodations, food, everything. And then when they got there, it was like FEMA camp, like tents, and it was like every man for himself. Even the staff had quit. There was no accommodation, no food, no organization. Even the staff themselves said, everyone find a tent and we'll be back in the morning. So like through the night, and these are rich kids who are probably used to being waited on hand and foot by butlers in the middle of this island with their backpacks, just there, no organization. Like, they need to be told, okay, go into this room, this is your, nothing. So they were kind of just stranded. Then the staff was now giving them alcohol to make them forget about the pandemonium. So they're not having heat stroke, they're throwing up, there's no place to keep them. It was like a complete disaster.
I know,
the artists that were booked were not even ever contacted, so they never showed up. So there's just a bunch of rich kids on this island in the Bahamas trying to fend for themselves.
Had to, you know, just chip in to shut it down.
Yeah.
TheFuze. Looking for some Disney magic but don't know where to find it? We've got a magical solution just for you. Simply go to DisneyNigeria.mobi and get an exciting selection of games, short videos, wallpapers, shareables, and more. Explore a whole new world of Disney on your mobile, tablet, or PC. For just 200 Naira monthly, you get to enjoy the fun to infinity and beyond. SMS Disney to 11006 to begin. Terms and conditions apply. This service is only available to MTN customers. TheFuze.
Before we get out of here, check out this crazy video of the week. What seems to be a routine traffic stop turns into something quite interesting.
Okay.
Take a look.
So the guy's walking over.
Hands up.
To the police car, and camera pans back, and okay.
You go back to the car now. Do you see what I'm seeing?
Yeah, there's a kid coming out, I guess. Yeah, I think so.
Looks like a dog or a doll or a kid trying to make it out, but then all of a sudden the cutest little thing on 2 legs crawls out of this vehicle. Like, where are you going with my papa? Look, oh my goodness. In all her glory, 2 hands up, and she's like 2 years old. Oh my goodness, I could not believe this.
This is cute.
But yeah, before we get out of here, you promised you were going to sing us out.
Really?
So I think it's time to use that baritone voice of yours to give us something sweet before we go.
I can't probably even sing My Life. But let me see. It's Valentine's Day coming up.
Yes, sing me something.
Don't drive an Escalade GST. Porsche Baxter. Oh, now the TT. Can't even afford to buy. Nothing.
The thought is a thought in the effort that I'm going to give you grades on, because if it comes down to the voice, to save your life.
Do you know how many girls I would with this voice?
To save your life.
Can't even find to buy Gucci, Mickey Motto, or GP. G. Oh, Lord. Oh, I need to actually just work on this whole singing thing. And
Upfront and personal, world-class business, world-class consultants.